What is going on, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's had a terrific Thursday and their week has gone wonderfully forward so far. Going back retro tonight, I got a few of my old Xbox games, uncovered those, dusted them off, and I was like, well, you know what? I want to play some of them. So, I've got Evil Dead, a Fistful of Boomstick. This is one of the earliest Evil Dead games I remember ever playing. And like I said, I've still got my copy of it. Always, I've kept a few things here and there, just like last night. Hopefully, this one goes better. I remember actually playing this one quite a bit, and I don't remember if I beat this or not. I might have beat this when I was younger, but it's like I said, it's been a long time since I played it. I know the Evil or the Thing game I never beat, and I can understand why, because that last few levels in that game were horrendous. But we got through them, got that one knocked out of the way, got to see the ending, see what happened to McReady and all that good stuff. So that was a fantastic night. I was actually able to stream a little bit last night. Watching my internet right now to see if we can actually stream tonight. It looks like it wanted to bottom out there. Maybe it's going to run right. We'll see. I probably lagged out the whole time I was talking just now. So I'm just watching it to see what it does. It seems like it's a time issue, maybe. Because I got back on last night about 9, so it might be a thing I have to actually change my stream times to actually accommodate for it. Maybe that's the issue. Or maybe it'll work out just fine for us. We'll see. I'll give it a minute here. We'll give it a minute and just see if maybe it was just a, connection issue. Looks like everything's stable enough for us, but I'm looking forward to jumping back into this game. It's been a long time since I played it. Like I said, it's probably been, I don't know, quite a bit, but I do remember I enjoyed this a lot. This was a very fun game. Very fun game. So, I do remember getting kind of repetitive at points. I don't know if we'll play it, more than one night. We'll see. And I don't remember it being that long. So we'll see about that. Um, well, there it goes. On the bottom out again. I don't know if I want to jump into it right now or, it might be a thing I have to change my stream times to accommodate for this because it seems like I'm going to drop some frames. You know what? Yeah, I might come back a little bit later. If not, I might start streaming a little earlier to, counteract this. I don't know what's going on with it. Uh, it's kind of frustrating. I don't know if it's something on my end that's not doing right or what, but it doesn't seem like I'm having any kind of issues as my issues. It's something about maybe my upload isn't very good. We'll go ahead and jump into it and just see how it goes. Because like I said, I'm not dropping a whole lot of frames, but we'll see. Hopefully it holds up well enough for us, so let's jump into it.
So you're probably asking yourself how a handsome devil like me ended up in a place like this with you, right? All right, I'll tell you the whole story, but I warn you, it ain't pretty. May seem hard to believe, but these
Turn it up a
chiseled
little
good
bit.
looks have seen a whole lot of ugly. So I guess I'd have to start with the book.
Old school graphics.
Legend has it that it was written by the Dark Ones. Necronomicon Ex Mortis, roughly translated, the Book of the Dead. About 20 some odd years ago,
Who's he
Professor
talking
Noby
to?
unearthed the book at Castle Kandar and accidentally unleashed the Deadites in the woods outside Dearborn. That's when I got involved. To make a long story short, I was sent to hell and back, and then back again.
And back again.
Again. But
Again.
enough about that. Let's talk some more about me. Like, for example, how did I end up here? Well, I guess you could say it all started with a woman. A woman in that godforsaken book.
A godforsaken book.
Welcome, true believers, to another chilling episode of Mysteries of the Occult. I'm Trisha Pettywood, your guide into the realms of shadow and the arcane. Joining me tonight is parapsychologist and best-selling author Professor Alex Eldridge, author of the critically acclaimed Necronomicon. Welcome, Professor.
Thank you, Tricia. It's truly an honor to be here in the very town where my late colleague, Professor Noby, began his career.
Professor Noby.
Oh, the honor is all mine. Your brilliant modern translation of this ancient text has set the world on fire. I'm told there's even a film in the works.
Oh, please. That hack wouldn't know the real Necronomicon from a roll of extra fluffy 2-ply.
Here, this one's on me. I'm awful sorry about Jenny. Tonight would have been 10 years, right?
10 years, eh?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for bringing that up, Chief. You're a real pal for throwing some margarita salt on the wound there. Perhaps you'd like to poke me in the eye with an umbrella straw while you're at it.
Local Dearborn man that claims the Necronomicon has the power to raise the dead, or even travel interdimensionally through time.
While it's easy to get caught up in the mythology behind the book, I'm afraid that sort of thing is just the sad, depraved ramblings of a lunatic. The real power of the Necronomicon lies not in the incantations, but in the poetry.
Did you hear that?
In the poetry.
The guy called me a lunatic. Can you believe that? You want to see a lunatic, buddy? Why don't you come on down here and I'll show you a whole bottle full of lunatic.
Absolutely fascinating, Professor.
Love Bruce Campbell. He's like, I'll do the voice for this game.
Really happened in that cabin in the woods. But perhaps tonight we can finally shed some light on this famous local mystery.
There I was, face to face with the mother of all ugly. So I say, come get some, and blam, no more Mr. Nasty Face.
Thanks to my investigative work into the Nobi case, I've managed to uncover this amazing piece of evidence. Here in my hand
Yeah,
is the last
incantations.
known tape of Professor Nobi, recorded the very night of his disappearance.
But then it went bad. My own hand, it grabs the knife and I...
In a Mysteries of the Occult exclusive, we're going to play the tape live in studio.
Huh?
No, don't do that.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Wait. What the hell are you doing? Don't play it. Don't play that... tape.
Strata, Montos, Nosferatus,
Interesting little story they come up with there. Not a bad one. I don't remember the story of this game at all. But the bartender. I like he's got a shotgun there with him. He's set up.
Make mine a double.
Make his a double. Barrel, that is. What's up, Dustin? How's it going, man? What is going on?
When you've just emptied both barrels of a
The
shotgun
Kitten
to your
Club.
favorite bartender, you can pretty much bet that happy hour is over. I went outside to see just how bad the situation was. It was bad. Past experience told me it would get a whole lot
I remember.
worse
I
when
forgot
the
how
sun hit the deadites with the curtain.
what Ash
The
actually
thing is,
looked
how the
like
TV
in
station
this.
was their
They give him a
shortcut to this world.
ridiculous looking
I figured
face.
that was a pretty good place to start. But first, I had to find more weapons. My trusty boomstick was almost empty.
To do. Get inside the TV station. Find more weapons. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute to get used to this control. It doesn't automatically stay behind me. Okay, I can use this to rotate it if I want to. Okay, let's do my boomstick.
Your pain?
I'm a police officer. Press Y to talk to other characters, so it's giving me a full tutorial. Nice.
Kids these days, huh?
What are those things?
Kids these
They're
days, huh?
everywhere. It's like all hell broke loose.
Oh, gee. Do you think? Say, you mind telling me where I can find some more ammo for the old double barrel?
I'm just a rookie. They don't give us a shotgun until our second year. I'm pretty
For our
good with the
second year
sidearm,
as being
though.
a cop,
Stick
we don't
with
get a
me
double
and
barrel.
We should be okay.
Oh, great. An optimist with a gun.
And he's dead. An optimist with a gun. Left trigger? Okay. Okay, I see what it's doing. Like this, and then...
Boy, that one was...
Interesting, okay. First aid kit.
Say, Bub,
You tell me.
is there another way in here?
Yeah.
At least I like his
The
voiceover.
boss has the key, but he didn't show up for work yet. You know, the guys from the day shift should have clocked out by now, but there's been some freaky noises coming out of there. I sure
A
hope
lumber
Mr.
yard.
Dad's
That's a lot of
helping
lumber.
to him.
Sorry,
That's a
pal. Sounds
huge
to me like
lumber,
your
too,
coworkers are
Jesus.
playing footsie with the forces of hell right about now. But I'll keep an eye out for your boss, though. Put in a good word for you.
Find the lumberyard boss. We got it's kind of like a free roam / run around do stuff game. What's this? You found a save game token. That face though. Can I walk around it? And okay. Oh, why button
Hey,
change
nice
weapons?
complexion for a freak.
Okay, so that's how you change it. Okay, so it doesn't have a white and black buttons. I got rid of it. Nothing much, Robert. How you doing, man? Hello, hello. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for the like, man. You out on the road or you taking it easy? Taking a little break? Been playing some old school games. Playing an old school Evil Dead game. Yeah, which way do I want to go? Now showing Death Cop 3 and Return of the Zombie. What's it say? Robert, thank you so much for the stars, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Oh wait, my mic's all the way. I keep forgetting. I pushed my mic out of the way, so I'm probably a little bit more clear now. A little bit more clear now, I'd say. Nope. I like how you see the little souls come out of their bodies. Shovel wrecking them. Doing more damage by dadgum double barrel. I guess I head up here. Kitten Club. Taking a break. Yeah, that's good. 16 shotgun shells. Live exotic love mates. Oh, okay. Oh, Dearborn, Michigan. That's where he's technically from, isn't it?
Slip in here, officer?
Sorry, nothing goes in, nothing comes out. Orders. You got a
Orders.
problem? Take it up with the captain. He's around the corner.
I do like Bruce Campbell. It's like they're like, you want to do a voice for Ash in our game? And he's like, certainly. Like, is there ever an Ash in a game that's not voiced by Bruce Campbell, or at least like a time that they use the Ash character and it not be Bruce Campbell?
Captain, you boys having a little R&R, I see, huh? Dusting the girls for fingerprints, are you?
Funny man. Those things in the yard have taken over the strip club, along with pretty much the whole town. Long as they stay in there, we hold these positions. Which means unless you're a cop, you can just turn right around.
I relax. I'm on the job, see? Working Vice. Depot
Working
for
Vice.
Get me?
You got a badge to back that up?
There's a thing going around. It's
Oh, sure.
it's
yeah,
Bruce
I'm a
Campbell's
cop.
got his own like
Badge,
little
buddy. Only I
was it
carry when I'm
like
working on a
convention
case,
called
you know,
Bruce-O-Rama?
No badge?
I was tempted to go, but they've sold out all the like
Crystal.
I'd have to drive either, I think, find a police ID. Okay. There's one that's maybe about three hours away from here, and there's another one that's it's in North Carolina where my buddy lives, so about 7 hours away from here. And I'm like, I'd like to go, but I know the one that's near, like, it's like a day trip for me. I could drive there and back. They sold out of all the good tickets, so you can only get like the cheaper tickets. And I don't want to go just for that because there's not a whole lot if you don't get the better tickets. And I was like, okay, here comes one. I was like,
Oops, there go your precious bodily fluids.
I was at JoJo's hardware store. Stop. Okay, found me a police badge. That's what I need to do. Are you the boss? Yeah, lumberyard key. So I've got the lumberyard key. Check out the lumberyard. Okay, so I've got 2 things I can do now. Oh, nope. Give me a second. My face itched. Alright, moving this way. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I was tempted to. Called Bruce-O-Rama. But you know, the one that's closer by, I think the nice tickets are like $120 or something like that. And the thing about those are, it's like you get the like a nice like signed poster and like get to go to a meet and greet with like Bruce Campbell and stuff like that, or like a kind of like a photo op thing with Bruce Campbell. And I was like, that'd be cool to go to. But all those were sold out at that one venue that's closer by. And I'm already going out of town, I think in May, like going down my buddies in May for, you know, Animazement, which is a big anime convention they got down there. So I'm gonna go down there. My daughter's never been to one, so I was like, I'll take her down there and, you know, go to one. Should be fun. And then, but the one with Bruce Campbell is in Durham. And I was like, I can go down there and go to that. But it doesn't have, its tickets are all done by seats. So I don't know if they'll have like the little special stuff that the other one would have. What happened to the guys? I guess he ran off.
The gates are locked.
The gates are locked. What button do I press? Okay, I don't know what button to press.
The gates are locked.
I've got a key. Is there something I can do? Okay, it's got another little arrow there.
Ah, lovely. The gates are locked.
I know the gates are locked, but how do you open them? Oh, so you can hold it and do a strong hit. Okay, didn't know that. This is how you do this. I got a key, but I can't open. How do you? Vibration on. Why's my vibration off? That's not good. Audio. I expected more. Okay, yeah. I guess use. Okay, that's how you do it now. Select. I'll get some stuff at that Animazement when I go. I got a lot of cool stuff there. The Bruce Campbell thing, I'd like to go. It's in April, but I have to see what goes on with that because it's at a big venue in Durham. I'm tempted to go, but I'm tempted also, like, I don't know if it'd be worth it, because what it is, you get to go down there and there's like a I was looking into it because I'm seriously thinking about going down there for it. But it seems like what it is you go down there, you get to watch a movie. Is he in? Yeah, he got his head cut off. And then they do like a.
Who wants it?
You got me a chainsaw. Nice. All right. So how's the chainsaw work? Okay. Easy. I could do that. I can do that. The Animazement thing, I'll probably do a whole bunch of stuff, you know, for the page while I'm down there, like post a few videos and maybe even go live at the time I'm down there just to kind of, you know, show what goes on down there. You know, I went when I was in high school, but I think it's a lot bigger event now versus when I was younger. I think they've made it a lot bigger event now. Like I said, last time I went was when I was in high school, and I haven't been since, so that's 10 years at least. Over 10 years since I've been there. So I'm looking forward to going back and go to Animazement, and then the Bruce Campbell thing I want to go to, and I'll see about that because like I said, that's in Durham, and it's in April, so I want to see what I can do from there. Like I said, I think you get to watch that. What is it? He's doing like a, what is it called? A trivia thing.
Hey there, Captain. I got my ID.
And they're doing a trivia game, and it says it gets the whole crowd involved, so I don't know what that means. And then after that, he does like a little, like, you know, he comes out there and talks for a bit. He, what was that noise? The sex shop. I talk to this guy.
Did your mother kiss that face?
Okay, I just want to trash talk that dude. And then they do a,
Okay, if I slip slip inside here?
Step aside, buddy. Orders are, no one goes inside. You don't like it, go see the captain round by the barricade.
Well, he didn't let me go in anyway. Oh, so you got a block button too, so B's block. I'm trying to think. I'm losing my train of thought every time I'm trying to figure out what's going on in this game. And then he does like a 30-minute, you know, little come out there and chat with the audience, has a good time and whatnot. And then you get to watch one of his movies. And I think, from what I understand, both of them are Evil Dead 2.
Hey, nice face. Let me fix it for you.
Oh, he's scared. I'm pretty sure it's Evil Dead 2 for both the events. Which, like I said, Evil Dead 2 is one of my favorite Evil Deads. That's probably a movie I've watched. Well, it and The Thing are probably my 2 watched movies of all time. That's why I've got them on my shelf back there, like right there. Let me put my thumb right there is my Evil Dead 2 Ash, and then right next to him is my McReady action figure. So that's 2 things I wanted to get because, like I said, 2 of my favorite movies. Eventually, I'd like to get the rest of the stuff that goes along with that. What is this way? There's an Evil Dead. That shovel's monstrous. There's other Evil Dead collectibles I'd like to get. Like there's an Evil Dead 1, and then there's also Army of Darkness Ash, and there's also the what's the other one? The show that was on Netflix. Not Netflix. What's this? To the Park. So I got a park key. I got and then Ash versus Evil Dead figure. Eventually, I'd want to go back and play a little bit of the game, the Evil Dead game, because they've added in some. What's it called? They added in skill-based matchmaking, from what I understand. I haven't checked a lot of the stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
I think so.
Hey, nice.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of guys. Get away. Give me this help. Give me this help. Your thing shovels so quick. Get away. Get that. I didn't expect this to be guys. Dynamite. Wow, they wrecked me. Beginning of the level, so I gotta start from the beginning? Really? Okay. I wanna go back. Okay, I guess I know what I'm doing now, but Jesus Christ, I wasn't prepared to go in the park. I got swarmed. Charles, thank you for a like. Appreciate that, man. I can't skip anything, can I? It was bad.
Experience told me it would get a whole lot worse unless someone hit the deadites where it hurt. And seeing as how the TV station was there.
So the whole thing is getting TV station. I remember I got real far in this game, but I don't remember how far I got into it.
I had to find more weapons. My trusty boomstick was almost empty.
Okay, let's actually. Maybe I should have used a shotgun more there.
End of the world. What are
I didn't expect all those guys to come running out like that and destroy me.
Kids these days, huh?
What are those things? They're everywhere. It's like all hell broke loose.
Oh, gee.
But I haven't been to a convention in forever, so that's why I'd like to go to one. I think the only bad thing about the Ash one was it Bruce Orama. The Bruce Orama one, if I go to Durham, it's on a Monday, which is weird. Versus the one close by is on a Friday. I'm pretty sure you can just buy merch and stuff there if I really wanted to. It makes you wonder what's the
Thank you for shopping at Ass Whoopins R Us.
ass whooping artist. Okay.
Say, Bub, is there another way in here?
I just wonder
The boss.
if there would be like a pretty good markup at it, like those kind of places versus just buying it offline.
There've been some freaking noises coming out of there. I sure hope nothing
I'd like something signed by Bruce Campbell.
Sorry, pal. Seems
Honestly,
like your coworkers are playing footsie with the forces of hell right
that's one of the main reasons I'd go.
Keep an eye out for your boss.
I want something
Put in a
signed
good
by
word
Bruce
for you.
Campbell. You know, because a lot of people get stuff, you know, like let's say you go get a figure or something signed. A lot of people won't actually get. I'll keep the shotgun, whatever. I mess around with the shotgun more. They won't actually get, like, let's say I went and had something signed. They wouldn't sign it with their name on it. You know, like, you know, thank you for your support, Andrew, or something like that. He would go like, you know, just sign it, you know, generic, and then that way they can sell it. The resale value is a lot better because then it applies to anybody that would want it, and that's what a lot of people do. Now I kind of know what to do, so it doesn't really matter. I know I died, but goodness. Okay, I can skip it. Yeah, I gotta go talk to him. He'll tell me to go get a badge.
Hey, Captain, you boys.
Funny, those things, long as they, which means
Yeah, I know. I got wrecked. I got wrecked.
you got a badge?
A bat. Only
No badge?
Crystal. I'll be right back.
What's funny is for an Xbox game, the cutscenes weren't that bad. I thought they'd be a lot worse. Shotgun just doesn't do the damage, does it? Let's go back to my shovel. Shovel will work. Why is he dressed like Army of Darkness, though? You know, he's been back for a while. I don't know why. I gotta wear a, you know. Get my badge. And this is the lumberyard boss.
Anybody want
Go get my
Chevy?
chainsaw. Check out the lumberyard. Ever since Army of Darkness, he just kind of wears his shirts like that. His denim shirt. Denims and corduroys. Or khakis. I wonder if he's... I'm gonna assume they're khakis. Dark color khakis, not corduroy. That's what I'm saying. I'd want my name on something. If I got something signed, I'd want my name on it. Because like I said, it'd be a personal thing. I'm not planning on reselling anything that I've got. Like, I'm a collector. I've got my stuff. I'm probably hold on to it for however long I want. You know, I'm not going to get rid of it. So I wouldn't sell anything like that. But, you know, that's what some people do. They look at it as a, you know, a opportunity to hustle, make some money. So I can't blame them. But me personally, I'd want something signed with my name. Now I'd really like, you know, a poster from The Thing, Kurt Russell's signature, but I don't know how hard it would be to get Kurt Russell's signature. Because, you know, some, you know, people, it's easier to get a signature of than others, just because, you know, there's people who do a lot more meet and greets and, you know, autograph signings and stuff. He doesn't strike me like Kurt Russell doesn't strike me as a person that's done a lot of like autograph stuff in his day. I'm sure he's done them, but he doesn't strike me as a man that does a whole lot. Like, granted, his movies, he you know, he's actually, like, I wouldn't say he's a more famous actor than Bruce Campbell. I'd say that, you know, as far as recognition goes, that they're both pretty well known.
Hey there, Captain. I got my ID.
Kurt Russell, like I said, probably known a little bit more than Bruce Campbell, but I wouldn't say by much more. But as far as movie-wise, I'd say that Kurt Russell's definitely been a lot more bigger movies than Bruce has.
Now look at that. You're all out of guts.
You alright, buddy? Saved you. The Roaring 20s. The music in this game has like weird glitch undertones to it. I'm coming to help you. Drop him. Well, I hit him instead of... Why are they just walking on the street? Why is that dude in underwear? So is that dude?
You may have another.
Yes, sir, you may have another. Yeah, that's what, you know, my wife gets on to me all the time, because I've got like magic cards and stuff like that that's worth quite a bit of cash. You know, like my one notebook over here of like magic cards, I probably got, you know, well over $1,000 in cards in it. But my Dragon Ball notebook over there, those cards in that are for some reason very, very expensive. My Dragon Ball cards are, and I honestly don't know how much I have in that, but that's like I've told my wife. I've said, you know, I could sell them now and I can get money off of them, but I don't want to. I you know, because it's one of those things, like if I sold them, I'd never, you know, take the time to get them back. Like, or at least, you know, want to spend the money to get them back, because I look at it, it's like, that's a lot of money for a card, you know, versus I can get a card, or, you know, I can go, you know, sell them and get that money off of them, or buy them back for that price. I would never buy them back for that price. Now, I could stomach selling them for that price, yes, of course, but I don't think I'd ever want to, you know, buy them back for that price. So it's just, you know, like I got a Piccolo card in my notebook, and Piccolo is one of my favorite characters from Dragon Ball. I wouldn't get rid of it. I do want to get one of the new, they got a new Dragon Ball card game out. See, mine's back from the early 2000s, that Dragon Ball game, or Dragon Ball card game. What's this dude over here? Just strolling. There's a newer Dragon Ball card game, and I'd like to get the new Piccolo on that from the Dragon Ball Superhero movie, the Power Awakened Piccolo. I pressed the wrong button again. Is my vibration on? Yes, good. Not playing a game, it doesn't have vibration. Use this. So I'd like to get a Power Awakened Piccolo card just to have. Is there anything else in here besides just me running around? No, it's just that ammo and stuff. Yeah, Piccolo is one of my favorite characters, so I'd like to have just one of those cards. Now, one thing I'd love to do is have some of my cards graded, but good God, having cards graded is so expensive. I just don't think I'd want to, you know, have some cards, you know, graded just because of the price of them. Granted, you technically get your money back, because when you have a card graded, it's worth more than not having it graded, especially if it comes back a high grade. But that's only if you're selling it, so technically it's not making it worth any more to me at the moment. Like if I was planning on selling my cards, my high price cards, I'd have them sent off and graded so that way I could sell them for more. But I'm not having them, you know, sold, so I'm not gonna have any cards graded. Meat. King. How do you save the game? Do I just come here and go, sure? So that's how saving works on this? Saving Evil Dead game. That's a weird way to save, but okay. I mean, it works.
Whoa.
I got people just walking on the street. I've got tons of shotgun. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go shotgun for a bit. Oh, that's cool. You lock onto him, you can do like the whole suit over the shoulder stuff. Like, ugh. Interesting. Okay, they can dodge you too. Shotgun feels like it does little to no damage at times. Okay. Someone's hollering for help. Don't see no one around needing help. Yeah, I've told my wife, I said, if, you know, when I'm dead and gone, my daughter can do whatever she wants to with my cards and, you know, my collectibles and all my stuff that I've got. If she wants to sell it, that's fine with me. And what's funny is, like, we were in the car talking about it one day, and, you know, my daughter Journey was like, Kendra's like, what are you gonna do when you get all your dad's stuff? He already said he's giving it to you when you know, passes away. And she's like, I'll keep it. She's like, what's wrong with you two? I was like, well, she's just like me. Why would she get rid of it?
Say, you working there?
I mean, she's like me. She's a collector. She likes that stuff. I like that stuff.
So tell me, how
That
does a
makes
handsome
sense.
guy like me break into showbiz?
You want in? Well, I got a key to the main gate, but the station is on emergency lockdown. You need the master key card to get into the station.
The master key card to get in here.
Security has it, and he took off.
Yeah? Where to?
Said something about
Where
dying
to?
with a smile on his face. I figured he went to the kitten club.
The nudie bar?
The nudie bar?
An invasion from hell would be so good for business.
Here's the key to the gates. Personally, I'm out of here.
Who's on
Break a leg,
an invasion from hell would be good for business? Find the security guard at the kitten club. You were given the key to the the TV station gates. I can get in here now, but I can't get in because I gotta have security's pass. Oh, like plop a nugget right there. Okay. Everything's popping out, huh? I don't know if I ever beat this game. I feel like I did, but I don't remember. Have I been here before? I have. Oh, so I went around this way and did all that stuff that way, but there's also this way here. Okay. I gotta get into the kitten club.
Okay if I slip inside here?
Step aside, buddy. Orders are, no one goes inside.
I don't blame you. The other night I crashed like that. I don't even remember. Like, I went and laid down. Like, it was one night I was planning on streaming and I took a shower and I was like, I'm gonna sit here for a second. And, like, I sat there and like just fell asleep,
Any luck battling your way
passed
inside
out.
the
It was
club?
just ridiculous.
Do I look like I'm crazy? As long as nothing dead walks out of there, I'm fine right here.
Well, what about all those helpless citizens who got caught with their pants down?
Tell you what, you want in there so bad? Go take care of those things in the yard over there. Once they're out of the way, I'm done here. After I'm gone, you can do whatever the hell you want. Officer.
Okay, kill the deadites in the kitten club lot. How do I get in there? There's a lot.
I told you already. Nobody gets in, okay?
How do I get in there to get them? Just kill them in the kitten club lot. Will this guy let me in?
Once more for luck, huh? You ain't getting in this way.
Well, the Kitten Club lot's right here, right?
You get rid of those things in the yard and I can go home.
And he can go home. How do I get in there to get him? There's not a jump button, is there? I'm not missing something.
You get rid of those things in the yard.
I didn't want to talk to
and
you
I can
again.
go home.
That's blocking. That's lock on. Okay, so I can quick turn with that. That's that. X is shoot.
Taking up my town.
Y is a talk. B is block. A is a attack. I gotta figure out how to get in there then.
How'd you like the taste of that?
I feel like there's something I'm missing somewhere. Let's go back down here and check this out.
Huh. Doors are locked.
Yeah, that didn't help me out. That worked out. I like that shotgun. At first I was kind of questionable about it, but now it's like, yeah, shotgun's pretty darn beast. This makes me want to play Evil Dead the game. There's got to be a way over there. How do I get in the yard? They kill him in the yard over there.
You get rid of those things in the yard and I can go home.
In the yard. Does he mean the Does he mean the park?
I just think it's so cool when the mice go flying everywhere.
I'm gonna guess the park. Yeah, shotgun makes it more manageable, that's for sure. Because I can, when I'm getting beat like that, I can just turn around and run. I found some dynamite. So is this what it wanted me to do? I'm going to assume that's what it wanted me to do. You know what they say about assuming. No healing? Okay. I'm gonna assume that's what they wanted me to do. Now I've got a dynamite. Jenny, what's up? Hello, hello. How you doing, Jenny? I do. When you assume, you make an ass out of yourself. That's just what happens. I do it all the time. I'm glad you're doing good. I assume, and everybody assumes, and a lot of times, it does make you. Okay, I got dynamite. Do I take the dynamite and toss it across? Okay. How does dynamite work? Well, I know how technically dynamite works, but can I toss it over there and kill him? Huh. That's not working. I want to toss it up and over. That's not going to work either.
You get rid of those things in the yard and I can go
Yeah, but I
home.
want to know what that means. Sometimes you can't help but assume. I'll be honest.
Your pain, my gain.
I don't know how to get over that. Is there a way for me to... Okay, good. That's what I needed to do. Makes sense now.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
Here they come. They all left. Okay, so I can go ahead now. Let's go. I guess go Boomstick. We'll go Boomstick.
Does your mother kiss that face? Whoa.
Well, if I can just talk trash.
You born that ugly? Kiss my boomstick.
Kiss my Boomstick.
Hey, nice
Open that
face.
door.
Let me fix it for you.
Oh, Bruce Campbell. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about it. I don't know if I'll go to the one near me or I might go to the one with my buddy. I might see if my buddy wants to go, and if he wants to go, then I'll probably end up driving down there and, like, you know, go. Even though it's on a Monday, I'll figure something out and go out of town that weekend. Go to Bruce-O-Rama. Go to Bruce-O-Rama. Because I know we're, like I said, we're going to make 2 trips. Well, at least 1 trip in May. And that'll be to, you know, to Raleigh for Animazement. Like I said, my daughter's a real big anime fan, so she'll enjoy that a lot. So there's a security guard I got to kill. Yep. Passcode. I've also got, you were given a book of spells. Press and hold the right trigger to cast a spell.
Monster.
Well, I don't know how that works, but okay. Okay, I gotta gather little souls. Okay, it makes a little bit more sense now. So the green stuff coming out is caster energy. It's a small strip club. I expected more out of the strip club. I did. There's a lot of people in the strip club too. That was crazy. There's lightning. Okay, so I can cast lightning. I guess I'll save. I'm in the kitten club. So I got 2 more save tokens. I love old school games that had stuff like that where I had to throw that dynamite over that fence, even though there was no thing telling me to actually, I had to go get dynamite and then do that. Hey, you're the lady that, you know, worked at the, dadgum, what's it called? She worked at the, TV studio and gave me her key. Same character model, at least. Feel bad if I actually killed her. The Roaring 20s Lave Light Show. Let's see. Ooh. Hey, there's another. I can go in that hardware shop. Let's go over here. An extra strength spell? A new spell. Interesting. They're everywhere. I'd like to cast a spell to see what it does. Let's try it. Not on you because...
Ooh, boy, that one right. Orb. Oops.
I don't know how it works. Let me mess around with it for a second.
Monster. Ad nostrum.
How does it work?
Conbo.
Do I hold it?
Orb. Oops.
No. I have no idea how that works. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. It said something about directional pad. Go here. Lightning? Oh, XXA. So you actually have to press buttons. So XXA. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, extra strength is BA. So if I go here and go BA. I'm huge. I got extra strength now. Okay. I'm sure it only lasts for a little bit, but it uses 2 of the little soul things just to do extra strength. So BA. And XXA is lightning. I'm not gonna remember all that crap. I'll do my best to remember, but I doubt I'm going to remember all that. TV station.
The lock is jammed solid. I'd have to be superhuman to get this open.
Huh. I already got the superhuman thing, but I can't use it because I use it, which is BA. Yeah, I gotta go kill some stuff. Let's go killing. I wish I would have known that, otherwise I wouldn't have used it. Gotta love old school games. Don't warn you. What you need, lady?
Mother kiss that face?
Talk a lot of crap. Oh, what do you need?
What can I say, man? You saved my life. I don't know how to thank you.
Money talks.
Money
I got
talks.
this ring, symbol of the biker brotherhood. Here, take it. You're my brother now.
Hey, I'm gonna get all misty-eyed here. Stay out of trouble, bro.
Yeah, I'm playing some Mortal Kombat. Playing a little Mortal Kombat. I feel like I'm playing a fighting game. Gotta remember, you know, what was it? I've played, oh no. Yep, you're dead, lady. I didn't get there in time. I haven't played a Mortal Kombat forever. I know they done. Last time I played one was probably about at least 10 to 12 years ago. It was that Mortal Kombat that came out because I remember my daughter being not even 1 year old at the time, and that's the one they rebooted and didn't kill off Johnny Cage, and I was like, that one was a good one. I don't know, I enjoyed it. The whole reboot of Mortal Kombat. Because what was it? I think the one before that was Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Maybe. I don't know. There were so many Mortal Kombats at that point in time. That's why they kind of like done a soft reboot of it all. I should be able to kick it open now, right? Hopefully I don't have to have it again. I won't look around. This is a save thing over here. I'll save out here just because it gave me one. Makes me think I can need it. A cheap tin ring. Hey, it's my S-Smart badge. My S-Smart badge. Save game token. Don't think it really matters. Save here. I think that there's one fighting game that, you know, me and my buddies play when we get together, which is what's it called? We play Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters. Granted, we're not like crazy good at it or nothing like that, but we do have fun with it. We don't take it too competitive, you know. There's some people that play it, you know, that take it very, very like competitive. We're more casual with fighting games. Oh crap. And inside. You two were fools to have read from the Necronomicon, or even play incantation from the Necronomicon, from the Novi cabin. Fools. fools. I love that shoot behind the back. All right, fools. I like how there's nothing going on. These creatures. Although, what's going on here? They're not talking. It's so quick. Professor Nobi, blah, blah, blah. 3 cheers for Nobi. Egghead stuff. He was obsessed. Don't know what happened. I'm not clicking anything. Stop. That kind of sucked. I feel like they should have been reading those. I didn't get to hear Bruce Campbell's velvety voice. Didn't get to hear my man Bruce Campbell's velvety voice. I guess new save. Sure. Didn't have to fight a boss? I figured you had to fight a boss somewhere in these games.
After I saved them from a closed casket funeral, Trish and Eldred showed their gratitude by running for cover in the church, leaving yours truly with the dirty work. Eldred thought Professor
Right, I gotta
made
escort
some
him?
notes which could help us get out of this thing alive. He seemed to think someone at the university knows where the notes are now. Personally, I figured the
Oh yeah, Tekken and Soul Calibur. I have a book over there on Soul Calibur. Used to love playing. I think I played Tekken 2 quite a bit. I like Tekken 2. There you go, lady. You're safe now.
Kiss my boomstick.
I played Tekken 2 quite a bit. Or was it Tekken 3? I don't know. I played both those quite a bit. Tekken 1 or Tekken 2 and Tekken 3. I just remember the one on PlayStation 2 I played a lot because it had like Tekken bowling in it. For some reason that game was really fun. The bowling in Tekken. I always like playing some of my favorite characters. Tekken 6. See, I'd like to play it again. I'd like to jump back into it. I loved playing as King. I love playing King and I love playing Paul.
Pardon me, officer. I need to find some things belonging to a stiff, a guy called Nobi.
A stiff.
Can't you guys still have his effects?
Nobi? The old crank at the cabin out in the woods? I don't know. Could be kind of...
Tekken Tag, yeah, Tekken Tag tournament was incredible.
suspect in
Love
that
Tekken
case.
Tag.
Well, it was me or a bunch of demons from hell. Go figure.
Well, that case was
Tekken
closed.
Tag tournament.
Anything
That's a good game.
Had as evidence is most likely in the trash by now. You're welcome to sift through the bins behind the station.
Ah, great. The one thing missing from my day.
Digging through the trash. Find Nobi's personal effects at the police station. I'll follow you. Let's go.
Well, so much for the football scholarship.
I like how he fired one shot and had to reload.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, I love some Tekken. Now, Marvel vs. Capcom was extremely fun. But even before that, before I played Marvel vs. Capcom, I played X-Men versus, I think it was Capcom versus X-Men. And that game was really fun. It was on PlayStation. And then, of course, you know, after the success of that as a fighting game, they done
It certainly didn't do a whole lot for
Marvel vs. Capcom. And then they done Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I figure I better play this some other way.
I don't know if I ever, for some reason, I know I've, what have I got to do here? Okay, he said I got to do this some other way. There's too many back there. That's, I guess that's what it is. I got to do something else. Deal with all them guys. King combos were fun. Like, if you could get the grab off. The only bad thing is that, you know, of course they could always counter a grab. Or if you know, if they knew you were going for a grab, they could, you know, pop out of it. But if you could do the combo where, the grab was within the combo, like you're like punch, 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 you know, and then like as they're midair, you've done the grab where they couldn't defend against it, then that would always work out pretty well. I liked King and I liked Paul. I remember playing them quite a bit. Same with Paul's power-up punch. There was a few like combos you could do where... What's this tornado thing? When you, with Paul, you could do like a combo, and then like in the middle of doing the combo... How's everybody running from the church? I guess all the dead bodies.
Got it.
Or like a Street Fighter. I haven't played a Street Fighter in forever. Actually, I did play a Street Fighter not too long ago. My mother-in-law's boyfriend, he had one of the like arcade cabinets he borrowed from somebody that had like dadgum Street Fighter, like Street Fighter 1 and 2 and stuff in it.
Pardon
Look.
my French, Padre, but what the hell is that out
Yeah,
there?
Padre.
That, my son, is
Tim, what's up, man? Thank you for the like.
a portal from another dimension.
My son, that's a
Wild
vortex.
creatures are using it to enter our world. If we are to halt the spread of evil, someone must close all the vortexes which have opened up around the town.
Yeah, Tim, I haven't played him
The
forever,
standard vortex
but
closing
it
procedure
seems
would be...
very good in general.
Pure silver can close a vortex. The valiant soul must find something made from silver, then stand beside the vortex and use the item on it.
Well, I'm a valiant soul and all, but I'm fresh out of silver.
Have faith.
Fresh out of silver.
The Lord will provide. I hear a gang of bikers robbed a jewelry store last night. You might persuade them to give you some silver, if they're still alive.
I've got a
Trust me,
ring.
Padre, living or dead, I can be real persuasive.
One other thing. For
You know,
our safety,
it's a
I
very
want the church
plausible
to have
story
to go.
for it. Like after watching Ash versus Evil Dead, yeah, I can see this
Amen
technically
to that,
being a
brother.
story in that game, for sure. I need to readjust. I want my seats lower. I was gonna say I feel like my something's low. I was looking at my camera. I was like, man, I'm like way down here today. I think my chair, I've lowered it some today. Am I not safe in the church? Can I use... Oh, I need to find a biker. Need to find a biker. They robbed a jewelry store, as they say. Jesus Christ. Found an old silver coin. Found a silver goblet. Alright.
Hey, nice.
Sharpened shotgun shells? How do you get sharpened? Sticks of dynamite? Yeah, I got something to close it now, so let's run up to it. This. Silver coin. Boom, gone. Get off me! These naked zombie things are just naked deadites. Are very tanky. It's surprising. They have no armor. Their thongs have an armor rating of 5. Shrapnel shotgun shells. Museum's this way. Let's go over here and close this one. I've got a goblet. Boom, it's gone. I'm guessing shrapnel shotgun shells do more damage. More shrapnel shotgun shells. Give me this save thing. I might as well save because I don't want to start back from the beginning. Where's it at? Save. We're in downtown Dearborn. I do like they keep their stuff consistent in the Evil Dead universe, though. Like, he is from Dearborn. They make sure to always have him from Dearborn. Was it Dearborn, Michigan? Is what he's supposed to be from? Old Ashy Slashy. What they called him in
The doors are locked.
called him in Ash vs. Evil Dead. I heard my dog's going on over something. Yeah, let me see what they're going on about. They're barking and growling and whatever. They're out there playing. One of them gets rough and then the other one gets even. I'll put it that way. One gets rough and one gets even. That's what happens with them out there. That's what happens when you get normal sibling thing.
Nothing a little lift and tuck won't take care of, right?
I should. Another thing, I was talking about my mother-in-law's boyfriend. He gave me some airsoft or like BB guns. He's like, I don't know if they work anymore. I don't have like CO2 cartridges, but he gave me like a BB gun, and it's it looks very real. Like you're like, that's a really realistic BB gun, and it has like, or I guess BB, what do they call them? Not a gun, but a blaster. Since I'm on YouTube, you gotta say blaster. But they have like little, like fake looking little bullets, but they have like little BBs in the end of them. You probably can't see them too well, but there's a BB in it. So it looks like a little bullet, but it's actually got a BB in it. And the air blows through the back side of it. There's a little hole in it. I'm trying to make it where you can actually see the little hole in them. But it's a little hole. It blows the air through this little hole right here. And it pops the BB out on that end. So, well, it is. It does look very realistic for like a little, pellet blaster. But it's like got a steel barrel. It doesn't matter. You can probably pistol whip somebody with it. You can pistol whip somebody with it and do the same thing. But he was like, "Here, you want some?" And I was like, "He's like, I don't need them." And I was like, "Sure, I'll take them and put them at the house." But look, it looks very realistic. It's got the whole hammer mechanism and everything with it. And you're like, that's very convincing. If someone come in the house and you pulled that thing out, they'd at least be scared of it. And heck, you could walk up to him and pistol whip him and have the same effect as hitting him with a real one. Because it's like a steel barrel and everything like that. Thing's heavy. But it's like one of those BB blasters or whatever. He's got shotguns.
Hey, officer. Mind if a humble scholar slips into the university for a little after-hours study?
No way. We're just holding our own down here.
I've got a few real ones in the house. But, with a farm, you just about have to have at least a 22 or something like that. Deal with some smaller game, if you will. Run out of there, lady. And you gotta deal with foxes and possums, raccoons, and all that stuff trying to get at my animals. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm gonna die. I should have a med kit somewhere, right? Ugh. dudes aren't helping me.
Cool.
I think I've run. I was on Doy. You know, I like going out and like shooting range or like. Well, I guess I live in the country. I don't really have to go out to a shooting range or anything like that. I guess I call it a shooting range because that's technically what you go and do is you go shoot there. But go out and just shoot at tin cans or, you know, whatever you've got to shoot at. It's fun stuff.
Woo. Boy, that one. Right.
Another health kit. There we go. Take that. Really? Nice. Nice. See, I was looking, we went out, I had to go out, I was trying to find antibiotics. You know, you can't get antibiotics anymore. Like, you just can't, like, you used to be able to go to, like, a farm place where I've got, like, you know, chickens and stuff like that. I was wanting to get some antibiotics to just have around the house. So I was like, I'd like to get a bottle of penicillin, like the injectable kind. And get some, you know, needles for, you know, have around the farm. And you can't buy them now. FDA changed their ruling where you can't have that stuff anymore without a prescription. So it's like, okay, so I've got to call a vet or take my animals to the vet or whatever to get penicillin to keep around the house for my animals that are, you know, my personal, you know, animals. And I don't know anywhere around here that I could. I need to find a farm vet that I can just kind of talk to and be like, hey, I need a prescription for a bottle of penicillin to, you know, keep around the house for my animals. They don't have them. You can't, you used to be able to just go buy, you know, a 100 ml bottle of penicillin, injectable kind for, you know, livestock. Can't do it anymore. It just, it's like, well, what's the purpose for not letting people have them? I guess theoretically I could just be like, oh, never mind, he's trying to hit me. Technically it's the same stuff as what you know, humans use, so I could technically be like, oh, what's the ratio, and then I could probably give myself a shot of penicillin. Granted, I'm allergic to penicillin, so I couldn't technically give myself a shot of penicillin, but you know, but it's just interesting that they got that certain things like that are no longer available for you to get. You can't use that stuff anymore, or at least able to get it anymore. There you go, officers. Clear.
Thanks, fella. Not sure how you did that, but I'm glad you did. Take this pistol. It might get you out of trouble if you're short on shotgun ammo.
I mean, I've got plenty of shotgun ammo. I guess I could try the pistol out. Let's see what the pistol does. Okay, so see, it's range, long, slow, standard, moderate. Long, slow, shrapnel, high damage. Damage low, fast, standard, medium. I'll try it. Let's try it. Let's try the pistola. Definitely doesn't feel like it shoots fast compared to the amount of ammo I've got to use to do anything with it.
Get back! All of you, back! I'll make sure the Dean hears about this.
We don't like your class very much, Professor. We're transferring out after we get.
Well, you know, yeah, for like farmers, I've noticed, especially, you know, I grew up in North Carolina and they had a whole lot of farm stuff there. Hog farms and except the professor has died. No, I gotta keep the professor from dying. That's the point, I guess. Let me pull out my shotgun. They definitely done a lot more regulations on farm stuff that you can't do what you used to do. Like, you can't really support your own farm anymore. Like, I guess if you're a big farm, like you know, a big thing, it's like, it's the same thing with my dad. My dad was a you know, run his own business for a long time. Small business owner, you know, he was a framer. And it just got so hard because of the way they wanted the tax and made, you know, you had to get this, you had to get that. That small business owners just couldn't operate at making a profit anymore. And, you know, of course, the bigger ones could keep operating. TG, what's up, man? How's it going? They, kind of, his whole thing was, he was like, it just seems like they made it where it's easier for them to keep track of you. Small businesses is harder. Just like now, I think, in effect now is, you can't do a transaction over, is it $500 now or $600? One or the other. The bank has to pretty much, you know, let them know about it. I shot the dude. But they've changed it where now, whenever you go to the bank or anywhere,
Stick a fork in them. They're done.
Thanks, pal. I thought I was toast there. How can I make it up to you?
Funny you should ask.
yeah,
I'm in the
pretty
market
much.
for
They're
stolen
changing a
silver.
lot.
Wouldn't happen to have
They're
any,
changing a lot, making it harder for people to, you know, operate small stuff.
That's all I got.
'Cause I want to, you know, that's my dream at least. I want to kind of do my own small farm and kind of be more self-sufficient and not have to worry, you know, especially how expensive groceries and stuff are getting. I would rather, you know, I'm going to start, you know, have a big garden coming up this spring, and I've got chickens, I've got goats, and all these other little animals. So I've got all kinds of eggs. Granted, the goats are just for fun. That we don't really use anything from the goats. They're just there to be there. But the chickens, you know, are eggs, so I don't have to buy, you know, what is it, $3-4 a dozen eggs. I don't have to buy that. I you know, I've got them here. Got a save token. Let's heal. So I don't have to do the whole like egg thing, but I want to, you know, be a little bit more self-sufficient. And it seems like it's getting harder and harder to do that. Really, $3? I know that's crazy how much they are right now. So I, you know, I haven't had to buy eggs in a long time because I've got my chickens and whatnot. Granted, at certain times of the year they have less eggs than what they sometimes do, and that's just because, you know, at certain times of the year they don't lay as much. I need a silver item. This card. So, you know, like, I want to grow corn. I want to grow, you know, fruits and vegetables that I can coming up this spring. So I'm going to get that done. And I'll share a little bit of that stuff on stream when I start doing that stuff and getting it ready for you guys so you can check it out. And,
I'll make sure the dean hears about this.
We don't like your class very much, Professor. We're transferring out after we devour this.
I don't blame it. Well, it's also another thing that a lot of social media stuff, they do get away from the professor. I can't get them away from the professor. They'll I guess they'll ban you from that kind of stuff more or less. You just might get shadow banned one day just because they're like, that doesn't, shouldn't be talking about that kind of stuff. I mean, you know, each their own, you know, when it comes to it. Sometimes you just have to, you know, kind of take a step back and look at it objectively. Like,
Not sure how you did that, but I'm glad you
Veronica, I see you lurking. What's going on, best friend? Hopefully you're doing well. And sometimes you kind of have to, like, take a step back and look at it and just see how things are going with it. You know what I mean? Because
Get back. All of you back. I'll make
all I
sure
can
the
say
dean
is, like,
hears about this.
you look at, like, cost of living, everything's gone up incredibly.
We're transferring out after we
They kind of individually, yeah. Nowadays it seems like individually you are set up to kind of like fail on your own. You're supposed to rely on more. Well, I don't want to shoot him. No, they don't, well, it's. I want to be self-sufficient is the thing, but it's very hard to do it because everything's so expensive. Like I said, you can't just buy animal penicillin. You can't, like, I don't, because my whole thing was my wife's like, I guess we could take her to the vet. And I was like, yeah, but the bad thing about taking her to the vet is I'll take her to, you know, take one of my animals to the vet, you know, like a chicken or anything like that. I call her because I got a lot of hens and they're my girls. Yeah, pay hasn't gone up. There was a guy that was talking about it. There's my wife there now. Yeah, I believe there should be law, there should be order, but there's a certain line where they kind of need to step back and let states kind of govern themselves and keep it, you know. People in one part of the country shouldn't determine how the other part of the country works at points because those two parts of the country are completely different. I gotta get them off him. So, like, you know, that's like saying, you know, people out in California have a whole different lifestyle than what people in, let's say, Alabama have. So for the people in California to say this is how people in Alabama need to do stuff, I think it shouldn't apply at certain points, just because it's such a broad spectrum to say stuff. Especially like when it comes to farming or something like that, versus a rural area versus a very urban or overpopulated area. So there has to be some, you know, you can't just make a blanket law on a lot of stuff and expect it to work out correctly at points. But I understand there are laws and orders that need to be followed. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. I think that there should be more state governed stuff going on versus a blanket kind of thing, you know, because what was it? It was originally set up to be go with this.
Hey, you know what time it is? Ah, what do you care? You're dead.
It was supposed to be states were supposed to govern themselves as much as possible, while the federal government dealt with more national problems, such as, like, you know, foreign affairs and whatnot, which, you know, like I said, it's gotten to where, you know, most everything's federal. Like legalization of, you know, marijuana, you know, is an odd one because it's like certain states it's legal, so they can operate hemp shops and, you know, medical marijuana and whatnot, but the FBI or federal government can come in there and arrest them and shut the place down, even in a state that it's legal, which is crazy. I'm doing fantastic, Veronica. Doing fantastic. Hopefully you're doing good. But have you got any time when you think you get to go back to work? Well, see, my issue with penicillin is I'm allergic to penicillin. So I don't know if I need to be around it growing it, because it is a mold, so it would have spores, and I don't think I need to breathe them. I'm pretty sure.
Want to retake the semester? That's fine by me.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like you said, let me heal up some. Get me out of here. You're big and strong. Okay, let me heal up. Oh, that'll be nice. Once they get you set up, maybe you can get to go back pretty soon.
Wasn't that a case of overkill?
No, I'd say it was just enough kill. You got the notes, Bright Boy?
Yes, but as
Probably. You're probably right, Kendra. I've ate mold before. Yeah, people. Well, that's a human nature. If it's easy, then they'll abuse it. That's just how it is. You get to ask them Monday. That'll be nice. Hopefully they give you good news.
Remind me what that means.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing about being off work is you have to watch what you're spending a lot more and kind of, you know, it's very rough.
eggheads never do anything the easy way, do you?
Yeah, because if they catch you there, then they can just fire you on the spot. That's just so crazy.
Also, if you're searching for Professor Noby's
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't. I smoked a little in high school, but didn't everybody when they were kind of growing up and kind of going on. But I never bought it myself. It wasn't like I went out and bought my own, Let's see. Find Noby's cipher key. Find Noby's watch for Professor. Okay. So I couldn't tell you the last time I've ever smoked. It's probably, like I said, probably back in high school sometime. But I never went out and bought it myself. It wasn't kind of like, I need to go buy me some, weed to smoke. But I don't have a problem with people smoking it. I think it's crazy that you can go buy a beer, but you can't go buy weed. I mean, just an odd thing. Odd to me. It's odd to me that you can't, one's legal and one's not the other. And I know there's, arguments for it one way or the other. But it just, one of those being legal while the other one isn't, doesn't make any sense to me. Give me some silver.
Grease ball. Fork it over.
Take it, man. It's yours. You sure don't mess around with those things, do you?
I call it tough love. Oh, hell, why pretend? I call it hate.
Yeah, Mint was really good for cell phones. I like my Mint Mobile now. Joe, what's up, man? Thank you for the like. You would. Pain meds, I've seen what it does to people. It's been on it for a long time, Tim, and it does mess you up. A lot of gastrointestinal issues and stuff like that happen from taking too much pain meds, especially when you're living with a lifelong disability or chronic pain. And if you can get just as much relief out of cannabis, it should be. Yeah, see, I don't smoke. I'll drink socially, but I don't keep any in the house or nothing like that. There's no alcohol in the house or anything like that. That's true, because people will go, the excuse of it's like, I've got this just to have it. I understand that. That's why they just need to make it just legal, because like you said, people abuse it to say, oh, well, I've got glaucoma, I need it. Yeah, you're right. It's definitely a lot safer than a lot of drugs. Like I say, I would rather someone smoke marijuana over, taking, certain pain meds, because like I said, they're a lot more addictive. And I've seen what happens to people when they get on, pain meds real bad. I've seen a pothead and I've seen a pillhead. The pillhead looks like they're in a lot worse shape than the pothead. And it's just way, you look at it. I'm not as skinny as I was. I've been putting weight back on. Yeah, well, everybody has like bouts with depression, and some people have chronic depression, and I understand. Like, for people to go, it's a whole different ball game than what it was, years ago. When back in the day, people were like, suck it up and deal with it. And you're like, no, that's not really good for people. That's why a lot of people back then had a lot of issues, or life was a lot different then. Nowadays, there's so many more ways for depression and anxiety to really manifest itself. I never had issues with any kind of like anxiety or nothing like that until here recently. I get a lot more anxious, and being around a lot of people or uncomfortable situations for me used to not be that bad for me, and now I completely almost have like a nervous breakdown at some points. Like, we went out, I think it was me and Kendra went out to Walmart or something like that, and it was like the first of the month, and the place was crazy, and all I could think to myself was like, I'm getting ready to have to walk out of this place, because I'm getting ready to have like a nervous breakdown. I can't deal with all these people. True. Yeah, well, you know, I like lifting weights and stuff like that. Well, that's Big Pharma wants you to do that. That's money to them. Big Pharma loves it when they get to make money off people. They do push a lot of prescriptions around here. They do, but it also makes it another bad thing about prescription stuff being pushed very hard nowadays is because people who really need them. Let's say you go to the ER and you are truly in pain. You are actually hurting. You're having a very hard time. Good example being is like I went to the ER, and this is when I first started having gallbladder issues, and I was having a gallbladder attack, and I was in very bad pain. So I went to the ER, and they're like, "Oh, you know, we can give you, you know, pain meds," and I was like, "I don't want pain meds." That was the first thing they want to do is give me pain meds. I said, "I want you guys to fix the problem. I don't, you know, I don't need pain meds. I just want it fixed." But the whole, you know, thing is give him some pain meds and send him home. That's what he's here for. No, that's not what I'm here for, or that's not why, that's not going to fix my problem. I want the problem fixed. And I think a lot of times they see it as a band-aid or at least a, you know, a cure-all at points, which isn't how it should be. And maybe I might get flagged. I might get flagged. But I mean, I'm the kind of person that I don't get easily offended, and I can understand where people come from when they talk about things. There's never a reason to truly get, you know, offended or, you know, take something to offense, in my opinion, at points. Unless you're, like, specifically, like, belittling, you know, or talking bad specifically for someone. An opinion you shouldn't get mad at someone over because it's an opinion. You can talk and debate it with somebody, but don't get mad at it over it. It's crazy. Yeah, exactly. I've seen kids with like full-blown ADHD and then kids that aren't. See, I mostly just take like I said, I mostly just take like Tylenol and ibuprofen. I've had surgeries before, and I can't take pain meds. I've been in pain so bad at points where I've had a surgery, and they're like, take these pain meds, and I'm like, all right, I'll take one before I go to bed. Like, I don't take it as even prescribed. They're like, take one every 6 hours. Even after I had surgery, I was like, I'll take one before I go to bed because I figure it'd help me sleep at night. So I'm like, all right, I'll take one before I go to bed, so I sleep through the night. I took it, and made me sick as a dog, and I can't just take pain meds. That's true. Like that's a funny one. Like when people are like, and another one is like, you know, one of my uncles when he was he told me about it. It's actually Igor's dad. He was in a bad accident, you know, when he was younger. In a flipped over a rock truck, and the story, you know, you tell about it, and it's more than like even that, like, you know, you're like, whew, I don't know about that. Like for me, I'll never say something like, you don't know what pain is, because I've not had a very traumatic experience to say, I've had some real bad pain, blah 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 blah. I've not had it, so I normally, you know, I'm normally very perceptive to that stuff. I don't normally take other people's thing to it. It doesn't work. That's true. Well, it's just kind of like the antibiotics I was talking about today. They write antibiotics for everything, even if they're like, we're not quite sure what it is, but you can take an antibiotic for it. And you're like, just in case you need it, we're going to write you an antibiotic. They do that to me all the time, and I've not really. Sometimes I don't even pick them up because I've got a Z-Pack at the house. There's no reason for me to go pick another one up. You know, why do I need to go buy another one? I've got one at the house if I really need it already, because you said this last time. Yeah, that's rough, Tim. Whew. a bone sticking out of your skin. See, the only thing I've had some bad burns. The worst thing I ever had happen was, well, I broke my collarbone, which was rough. I remember that, but that was like when I was in 3rd grade. But the worst pain that I remember ever having is I took a motorcycle and I laid it over on my leg, and basically got a 3rd-degree burn on my leg. Like the motor laid on my leg and like melted the skin to the muscle, and then when I pulled the motorcycle off my leg, it pulled the skin and everything off all the way to the muscle, so you can see like the muscle in my calf. And that was one of the worst pains ever. So I can only imagine like people, it's like, I had this burn this big on me, over majority of my body, and I'm like, ugh, how? I had it on my calf, and I can't imagine what these people had to go through. That's incredible. It's an incredible amount of pain. So I find myself fortunate I've not had that kind of pain happen to me. Is the way I look at it. I'm fortunate not to have that kind of stuff happen. What's this? Silver pendant. Yeah, see, I've never tried the powder stuff. I hear it works really well though, Tim. I don't go to the doctors, right, Kendra? I don't. I don't go to the doctor. You are correct. I normally steer clear of the doctor. I steer clear of the doctor. I hear they work well, like BC powders and stuff like that. Never tried them. I do get migraines, which suck, but that's just migraines. I just have to go sleep them off for a day. If I only had to deal with it a day, I couldn't imagine having to go through your life having to deal with like constant migraines. Though I know some people have that kind of stuff. That's crazy. Really? Ugh. You're fortunate though overall that you didn't lose a limb or anything like that. The town I live near, it used to be, it kind of still is a coal town, so there's like coal trucks. There's not as many around anymore like there was 20 years ago, but there's been people here that's got run over by like coal trucks and stuff and ended up losing arms and legs and stuff like that. So I can only imagine. No, there's certain things you never do. Like, example is being like my dad. My dad had a wall fall on him. Like I mentioned earlier, he was a framer, and he had a wall fall on him. And when it fell on him, what am I supposed to do with all these dudes? You know what? Okay, let's go here. AB. No. It's this AB. Or is it BA? BA? There we go. I should be able to one-shot him. Oh God, you can't. Let me out of here. I'm gonna die because I can't get out. Okay, so you can't kill them. They're not killable. So that answered my question there. He had a wall fall on him. It messed his back up really bad, and he's had back and neck issues ever since. He just never really 100% accurate after it. So yeah, bless your heart, Tim. That's rough. That's not bad. A 10-minute outpatient procedure. Yeah, he is lucky. That's a crazy thing about it. You'll see sometimes, especially in a car accident, someone would come out, completely unscathed while the other person is like, just completely, or, one person not a bruise on him and the other person, dead. And you're like, it doesn't make any sense. Where's my to-do? Oh, there's my to-do list. Let's look at it. Find Anobi's personal effects at the police station. Can't get back there. Close all the vortexes in town. Already done that. Find the Nobi key cipher. Find the Nobi watch for Professor. Okay, I've not found either one of those things yet. But I can't get back there behind the police station until I do something. What do I have to do to get to the police station? Yes, that's rough. But yeah, it's incredible when that kind of stuff happens, because some people have a, end up being little to no damage versus somebody in the exact same situation ended up getting completely and utterly, like, just destroyed. Just doesn't make sense. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just crazy. It is. It'd be a horrible thing to live with, too. Yeah, I find that very hard to live with. If I, that'd be a hard thing to, wake up every day and kind of like, or if you see their family out in town, if it's a small town, see their parents or something like that after something like that happened. That'd be so hard to deal with after the fact. Yeah, at certain points. But see, the bad thing is, that's how you would want to look at it. Like, I'd rather, die than, live with that guilt, or wish you would have died during that. It's like, granted, you wouldn't want to take your own life, because taking your own life, when you do that, the worst thing about that is it's a relief for you, but the rest of your family and stuff like that, they don't get that kind of relief from it. You know what I mean? It's kind of a double-edged sword. You put a lot of people through pain to, care and love for you. So it's like you would have to live with that guilt, but it's kind of like you wouldn't want everybody else to feel the way that, that family feels if they lost you. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's a rough one. There's something over there? No, okay. I need to figure out, can I get in this place? You find the med kits, health packs. See, I can't get in there yet. Doors are locked, so I need to find a key to a museum. This game definitely doesn't give you a lot to go with, does it? What does he keep staring at? That face, though. They could have done a little bit better with that face. Now, granted, you can look at it and be like, that's Ash. But is it, though? And look at that body, though. He's ripped. It would be, yeah. For me, I lose sleep over ridiculous stuff. I couldn't imagine something like that. I wouldn't. I don't think I could. I think I'd probably end up dying like 20 years early just from stress. Yeah, that's where I hold mine. I hold mine right around my spare tire region. My midsection's where I hold a lot more weight, and it's just body types there, Tim. That's just how it is sometimes. Everybody has a different kind of, like, I feel like I'm doing one of those commercials where it's like, do you know your body type kind of thing? But there is truth to it. Certain people do store more fat, in their midsections versus elsewhere. And yeah, you always tell me, I like your stomach, and I'm like, I guess, but I'm just saying, that's just how some people are. You body builds are different. I need to figure out where to go. Yeah, do the truffle shuffle. I could do the truffle shuffle if I really wanted to. I couldn't do it as good as Chuck, but I could do a truffle shuffle if I had to. Exactly. I mean, as long as I'm happy and everybody's healthy, then that's good. There's certain things that, you don't have to have in life. Now, granted, I'd like to have some. Dad bod. I do got that. I do got the dad bod. Do got the dad bod. That's on. That's unlocked for sure. I mean, I have posted pictures of me with my long hair. I already sent me one, and I was like, I shared it on here before. Me and my long hair. I could. Yeah, the vibrate machines. You know, they used to have those. Yeah, only 50 bucks. It vibrates all the fat away, and you're like, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. If that were the case, just riding in a truck over, I drive all day long on, rough roads. You should be losing weight at that point. There is some science to the whole like shaking thing, and that's just because your body, you're trying to like tense up your body to keep it from moving. But it's not enough to change anything. Oh, yard coming. Ooh. But I don't think it's enough to change anything. Where do I find this stuff? I need to figure out a way to get rid of those cops behind the alley. Am I heading somewhere now that makes sense? I don't remember all these dudes. Yeah, if they made one, yeah, it actually worked. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those. Well, I'll tell you one. I'll tell you one that works. It's a weight bench or like an elliptical. Those things work, but you definitely have to work on them. And I just sometimes I feel like I'm so pressed for time. Like here the past few days I've been so busy. Yesterday I put up a like I've been talking about. I put up a lean-to on one of my buildings yesterday, so that kept me pretty busy. And then today I went to a place went to a place trying to find penicillin because I wanted penicillin for my animals. Couldn't get that. I'm gonna have to look up a guide on what to do here because I have no idea. How in the world did I do this as a kid? And it's like sometimes it feels hard to find that time to be like, I gotta dedicate like 45 minutes to working out. Or, exercising. I've run all day long. I don't want to run again. Yeah, that'd be a fantastic. Maybe they'll have. Maybe one day. You'll never know what they'll come up with. Maybe they'll actually come up with those pills that actually you take it and it helps burn fat. Just maybe one day. But the thing is, that would kill a whole industry of like. Stuff if they actually came out with something like that. It would kill workout equipment. It would kill I don't know where to go. Well, see, the main thing is like, I played a lot of sports when I was like younger in school and stuff like that. And weight training and stuff is really only needed if you're looking to bulk up for physicality purposes, or if you just want to bulk up and look big. I mean, it's like, do I really need to be able to bench press 350 pounds? No, not in practical everyday use. If I'm working at a desk job, no. Best thing you probably only need at a desk job is just free what is it, calisthenics and stuff like that, where you're just kind of like moving around doing things and using your own body weight to exercise with push-ups, set-ups and stuff like that. That's really about all you really technically really would need in an everyday life. That's true. Some people enjoy working out though. That's the thing. Like some people are like, I love going to the gym. Like I said, if you got a very laborious job or you're just not a very, want to get up and do stuff, then I can understand not. Like, granted, going and working out, especially if you don't have to work that day, is a great feeling after you get done working out. Like working out and go taking a shower, you feel good, and it's mainly what was it? Because the endorphins that are released in your, you know, the body after working out make you feel good. That's the big thing with them. Yeah, but it's 15 minutes after you've got everything set up. So it's like, okay, let me get everything set up. If you're like busy or whatever, it's like, yeah, it takes like, you know, technically 20 minutes for me to set up, then 15 minutes for me to do it, and then like.
Yep, the doors are locked.
Do I have church key or something? Guess I'll use this.
Well done, my son. That
Okay,
seems
yeah.
to be the last of those vortexes. Keep an eye out for any more.
They do.
Up around town.
I do jump through a lot of games, Kendra. I'm not gonna lie.
Well done, my son.
What does he want me to
That
do?
seems to be the last of those vortexes. Keep an eye out for any more opening up around town.
Okay, he's not gonna tell me anything else.
Oh, Ash. Say something heroic.
You know, would it kill you to say please just once in a while?
You know, I never had fast metabolism
Einstein.
was my thing.
Think you can do anything with
Never
this?
did. I'd always, when I lose weight, I had to always do that.
Found them. Oh, damn that fool. Look, they're written in code.
Yeah.
Yeah, men do.
Noticed
Men
that too.
technically use more calories per day than women. Like, I think it's like normally they're like, if you want to lose weight as a man, you got to eat less than, you know, was it 2,500 or 2,000 calories a day or whatever. If you want to lose it, you know, residually from just like, you know, dieting. And women are like 2,000 to 1,500 calories. So it's like a 500 calorie deficit just between men and women.
I'm here. Get on with it, man.
Good seeing you too, Eldridge. Dick.
Yeah, Kendra was. Kendra, you had that fast metabolism. I was never blessed with fast metabolism. Never did. Never had that. I need to figure out what to do. Did you give me a key of some sort? Key to the church, key to the park, silver pendant, cheap silver ring, S-Smart badge. I need to find a key to somewhere. Possess deadite. Okay, I think I know what I gotta do. I think I know what I gotta do now. I gotta possess a deadite. Makes all the sense in the world now. Okay. Now, I never got, you know, even when I was playing sports and stuff, when I was playing football and stuff, I was a lineman, so I wasn't a small guy. So I was always big. And like in high school and stuff, I weighed a lot more than what I weigh now, but you know, that's just because, you know, when you play sports, and I would work out on the weekends and work out after school and stuff like that. You know, go to my buddy's house, lift weights, stuff like that, Tim. But like I said, I was always a bigger guy, because when you are a lineman or anything like that, it's all about being bulky so you can push the other, you know, line around. Like if you're defensive lineman or a you know, you want to push the offensive line, blah blah blah, whatever. I mainly played tackle and, you know, nose guard, but I did have hair. I don't get bossy. I just go. I just like, yeah, we got to do it. And you're like, I don't want to. Come on, let's go. No, I don't want to. Come on, let's go. No. Why? Okay. I got to hit him with a why possession. Ah, that didn't work. That's not what I need to possess one, I guess, and walk it back there.
You're stinking up my town.
Can I try it with this guy? That didn't work. I don't want to kill him. I just want to possess him and walk back there. Oh, do I not let go of Y, perhaps?
Have fun cleaning toilets in hell, loser.
Okay, I need to figure out. I guess that's what I gotta do. Well, see, you also were like you weren't a vegetarian, but you were what was it? You eat seafood. That's something different, but red meats and stuff like that, meats have a lot more calories and stuff like that, so it makes it harder on you also. Manual labor jobs, yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, manual labor jobs are fun and all. I don't mind manual labor jobs. Of course, you know, like, I guess the American dream is that you'll, you know, get that desk job and you'll be able to do this and do that. I always liked being able to move around. I don't like being stuck behind a desk. Not that fun. Like, most of the time I've had desk jobs and stuff like that, and at the end of the day, like, you're like, when you have a laborer's job, you're thinking, man, I'd like to be in that AC all day, or, you know, be behind that desk sitting and relaxing. But I've noticed even after the end of a day, after doing a laborer's job versus a non-laborer's job, I would rather have had the non-laborer's job. That's true, but yeah, you don't want to be too much labor, ruin your body and, you know, wear yourself out. Like, I've seen people who lay blocks for a living and they can't even like stand up straight anymore because it's messed their back up so much. So yeah, you don't want that kind of laborer's job. I'm all right with people, Kendra. You gotta realize I'm good with people. Doesn't mean I want to be around a lot of people. Nah. And people get along with me because I'm easygoing. I guess. That's what me and my dad have really been up to. Whatever people need, we kind of been doing. I don't have enough yet. How many bars does that take? Jesus Christ. Deadite. Let's see. It doesn't tell me for a limited amount of time. I think I've got to take control of a deadite, and I've got to go back there and get the items.
Orb.
Yeah, I don't have enough. Well, I think a lot of times people take a lot of stuff for granted nowadays. Let's try it again. Why does it not work? I don't know what to do. I'm about to pull up some kind of strategy guide because I have no idea what to do here.
Yeah, I'm the disease and you're the cure.
I have a disease and he's like, hold on a second, wait. You know, you got it made with me. I guess. I don't know about that. Let's see. Evil Dead. I need to figure out where to go. Evil Dead. Oh, well. Come on. I'll pause it. Like it's got no sound when I pause it. Well, I press cap lock. I don't like this keyboard. This small one of yours, Kendra. Fistful of Boomstick walkthrough. All right. There we go. I like how this walkthrough is back from 2012. Downtown Dearborn. Okay. Boss, save token. As I kill those, get that. Yep. Close that vortex. Close them. Blah, blah, blah. Donut shop. Give you a pistol. Move forward. Nobody's notes. Move forward. That's a pair. Kill them. Go to Professor Notes. Check them now. Head there. Return to the police station. Now you have possessed deadeye spells. Stand in the alley next to the station. Cast a spell. Maneuver the green mist to the back right corner and touch into the lone deadeye standing there. If you want to possess him. Don't touch anything or you'll be popped in the middle of the action. Grab the cipher key. The personal effects. Complete two of the objectives and run out of the yard. Carefully not touch anything. Then okay. Okay, I'm doing it right, but I'm not possessing the correct deadite. That's true. Dan, what's up, man? How's it going? What is going on, Dan the man? Yeah. Kendra cares in her own way. There's a little meme that I showed Kendra that it kind of explained her to me. It was like this butler person, and they're like pouring some tea. And it's like me telling a joke, and then like it shows like the tea not going into the cup. It's like going off and landing in the floor, and it's like joke missing the mark, and it's like my mental health and what people think. It's like, I'm just telling a joke, and it's like a very dark joke, and people are like, something's not right here. But that's just, that's just Kendra. And like, I'm the same way. I have a dark sense of humor at points, but I know when to ring it in. Like, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'd never. Yeah, you did. I tried to let you stay home when we had when we first had our daughter, and Kendra didn't like that. She didn't want to stay home. Absolutely hated it. Yeah, I'll never retrieve Necronomicon at this pace, that's for sure. Let's go here. Yeah, this is an old Xbox game that is Evil Dead. Just Fistful of Boomstick. And it's got Bruce Campbell playing the voice acting and stuff like that. It was actually, I guess, a pretty big game at one point in time. I don't know how big of a game it was. I need to take control of a deadite back here in the corner, it said. Can I actually go back here and look? Hey, I see I gotta kind of go around the edge. Away from me. Yeah, China, I being that defined and stuff like that, either she worked out a lot, or she was, on performance enhancing steroids and stuff like that, which, nowadays are coming out, and a lot of wrestlers that have been doing, wrestling for years of like, yeah, they kind of, it's kind of par for the course to do it. For a lot of people. Much better controls. Much better controls. It is. It's actually more of a free roam game. So it's a lot better feeling than what the Thing was. The Thing was, whew, those controls in that game. I gotta go 1, 2, 3. It says stay away from that one. Go one over in the corner. Okay, didn't use it up. I need to get over there in the corner and get one. Yeah, controls in this one, simple hack and slash controls. Simple hack and slash controls, they work out great. How do I get over there to the one in the corner? It says you need to go to the one in the corner by himself. Oh, the wrong button. It's on the same console. Okay, I've got to guess it's that one. Stop. Oh, don't you dare kill me! Stop. See, you can do like little aims with this one and be like, so much better. This game feels like butter compared to what the Thing game felt like. That Thing game felt like oof. I need to get that one. Ah, crap. Anytime I send him in there, this happens. So, okay. I'll blow up his cop car. How am I supposed to get that one deadite over there? I gotta get that one deadite. I get slightly closer. Where's their aggro radius? That's not good. I'm gonna die because there's no way for me to get out here. They're gonna beat me to death. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do about this. I'll try to get out of here. We'll see what happens.
Hey, nice face. Let me fix it for you.
Can I please get out of here? Please let me out. Let me out. I'm gonna die here. There's nothing I can do about this. I'm stuck. Come on. Oh, please run. Please run. Please. What is this garbage? Huh? Okay. I couldn't. He does have that smooth over the shoulder blasting. I got destroyed there. Okay, at least I know what to do now. That sucked. Get away from me. What's funny is they got a hold of me and there's nothing I can do about it. They just beat me to death. And like you can't just automatically run. There's like a weird like cooldown thing in your run. It doesn't sprint. It says you had to take control of one deadite singly in the corner by itself. I thought that was the one by himself. It didn't work. But you can definitely tell whoever made this game truly was an Evil Dead fan. Because they've done a good job with the game. Thing game, you can tell it wasn't done by a Thing fan. You can definitely tell that game wasn't made by a Evil Dead fan or the Thing fan. Because like I said, they changed it up in the Thing where in the Thing it was an entity that, or creature, not a virus, and they made it a virus in that game, and you're like, it's not a virus. They were stuck in the whole Resident Evil thing. They love viruses, and they thought that was a cool thing back in the day, but nah.
No thanks necessary. Now I'm looking for the notes.
Yeah, we already know about this. I gotta get the Nobi's notebook. Go get it. Wait here, I'll go fetch the notes. And they spawn, and I have to kill them.
Hey, you guys want to retake the semester? That's fine by me.
Yeah, I love that over-the-shoulder shooting. He's like,
Rest in peace, dirtbag.
love it. It's so cool. All right, give me that. God, you don't press that.
Yes.
What?
I know you see, Professor, it was clearly an aspect of
Yeah, yeah, we know.
So in English,
I've got to
it
get
would
a
be,
cipher
"You
and all the
was
other
my
stuff.
Wild, right?
I haven't closed all the vortexes yet either. Pretty much. He doesn't care though. He's Ash. He had to kill his own like fiance slash girlfriend or whatever. He had to kill the love of his life because she turned into a deadite. I'm sure he doesn't really care about anybody else. Because he knows once they get turned to a deadite, they're a deadite.
Cool.
Save this dude. He knows once they turn to a deadite, there's nothing you can really... Well, I guess he technically got out of being a deadite because he is the chosen one and had to expel the demon from himself. So I guess you could technically save these people, but I don't know.
Fork it over.
This is my boomstick.
You sure don't mess around with those things, do you?
I call it tough love. Ah, hell, why pretend? I call it hate.
I call it tough love. Hell, why pretend? I call it hate. Okay, so somewhere there's another vortex I've got to find. I'll save before the police station area so that way if I mess up again and that happens, then I can just start right back at that. I feel like I hear a vortex spinning somewhere, but where at? I know that wasn't around earlier. Can I look around up in the sky, perhaps? Does that make it easier to find it? Can you see it from a distance? There it is. You can't see it from a distance. Nice. Let's go close this last vortex. All right, man. Hey, get you some rest, Tim. It's nice chatting, man. Get you some rest. Let's close this with some silver. Silver jug. Boom, gone. To-do list updated. That should have been the last one, I guess. No more of those. Let's go around here and pick this stuff up if I'm right. Yeah, get more magic. And then something else over here. Maybe a med kit, wasn't it? Or no? Ain't nothing over here. I thought there was something earlier, but I guess not. Take them out. Give me some shotgun shells. That's shrapnel. Let's see. Gotta figure out. Gotta get back to the police station. I should have the Deadite spell now. I should be able to find a way to possess a certain Deadite. Maybe I should take my time and look around in there a little bit more to see if I can find which Deadite I've got to possess. It says there's a deadite you have to possess. You have to grab the items and then walk out of there. Back at the police station. So let me save before I do this again. I don't have the... Oh, gosh. I think... Let me go to the church. Where'd I get that spell from earlier? Maybe it's from the church. After I turned in the quest. Church key. Where's that? Church key. There we go. Pop that door.
done, my son. That seems
Well
to be the
done,
last
my
of those
son.
vortexes. Keep an eye out for any more opening up around town.
Maybe
Hey,
it's this guy.
Einstein, think you can do anything with this?
Nobi's notes! You found them! Oh, damn that fool. Look, they're written in code.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Notice that
We
too.
must find Nobi's cipher if we're to make any use of them.
That'll be me again, huh?
Okay, did I get the spell? No, where do I get it then? Well, where's the? Oh God, hold on. Okay, so I've got to find a biker and he gives it to me, I guess. Gotta find a biker. Save a certain biker, it says. And he gives me the possess undead spell.
How'd you like the taste of that?
Let me find this biker. Be it one I kill or one I save. This biker here is... I saved him already. Okay, I guess I'm gonna guess it's this biker. Hopefully he gives me the undead spell.
I'm afraid saving your ass comes at a price, buddy. I take all major credit cards or items of pure silver.
All I got on me is this here parchment. Figure being old, it could be worth something. I stashed my cut of the silver in the parking lot at the TV station. You're welcome to it. I'm getting the hell out of this town.
I don't need more silver.
Get all mushy.
And now I got the spell. That's the main thing I needed. Okay, we got that. I don't know what to play next. Anybody got any suggestions on what to play? When's Dead Space come out? I know it comes out at the end of this month. We'll probably play that, but I want to find something in between now and then.
Cool.
Anybody got suggestions of what we should play next? Anybody got any suggestions of what to play next? I'm open to just about anything at the moment. Oh, that's not where I need to go. I think it's this way. Keep moving.
Rest in peace, you dirtbag.
Okay, I think it's over here. All right, let's save before I go back here. I gotta figure out where to go. Leave. Save on the outskirts, I guess. That wasn't good. Didn't work out well. I need to find out which one is. I can't touch any of the ones in the middle because I automatically get destroyed if I do. Stop. I thought I was far enough away from the reset. Okay. So I can't pass that line, otherwise they come at me. I don't need to pass this line right there. Obviously, it was enough to trigger this little thing for them to come after me. Okay, let's try this again. Here. Okay, there's one that says it's over here in the corner by itself. There's not one here. I didn't want to possess him, but okay. Which highly sucked. So let's go over here, trigger this, turn around, run, and they should spawn back here. You're supposed to. We're over here, run in here, turn, run. I need more spell. That's true. I remember, maybe I can find it. I don't know if you remember, there was an old one. It was on PC back in the day that was like an old DOS program I used to remember launching. God, that was a long time ago, that one I'm thinking of. It was in a time that there was a game called Redneck Rampage also. I remember the first computer we ever got was an old Gateway computer. My dad had built a house for somebody. And the dude's like, yeah, I'll get you all some, I'll get you guys some computers. So he ended up getting my dad and his business partner, getting us both computers. Because the guy worked at Gateway, so I guess he could get them for cheap or something. So he got both of them a computer. And I remember I had a couple games on them. One was Duke Nukem, and another one was Redneck Rampage. I remember those two games were on there.
Got it.
And it just, now that I think about it, I was like, man, those are some pretty mature games. There was another one I remember.
Farewell to arms. Well, I wrote it.
There was a guy that was like living across from my dad's business partner or something like that. He was like a game designer back in the day, and he made one of the games that I remember playing. At least a demo. I played a demo of it. I don't know if they ever done the full release of the game. I'd love to find out if that game had a full release, because it was like a puzzle slash visual novel type game that used live action cutscenes and stuff like that of people. Let's see if I can get this done. What's coming from behind me? Okay.
Look what I got.
Let me get healed up before I do this again. I need to figure out where I need to have this come. Duke Nukem was an incredible game. Wrong button. I need to figure out which one I've got to use here, and I don't know which one I need to grab a hold of. Let me see what it says. It says something about one in the corner. Okay, it says, okay. Now return to police station. You have to possess, now that you have possessed Deadeye spells, stand in the alley next to the station. Cast the spell. Maneuver the green mist to the back right corner and touch into the lone Deadeye standing there. You want to possess him, but don't touch anything or you'll be plopped in the middle of the action. Grab the cipher key, personal effects. The back right corner. What do I mean by back right corner? There's nobody in the back right corner, right? Now that's what I'm thinking back. Is there someone back there? Yeah, that wasn't it. wasn't him. I have no idea what you did. I needed, you know, no idea. And what sucks is the spell costs this green energy every time it touches one. Otherwise, I could be like, let me just mess around with a few of them and see. Maybe it's the wrong. No, there's only one alley into that police station, isn't there? This alley. No, there's no alley. Oh. Yeah, I had to take booking it. I couldn't get away. What's funny is you get near them, it does like this weird like slowdown thing that causes them to like run at you harder, or you not be able to run. So I can't get away from them. Like when they got me in a corner like that, I can't get away. This back right corner. I need to find which one to get. Is there a video of it? Let me see if I can find a video. Maybe I can find a video of it and that'll give me a little bit more. Let's go here. Let me see. Ooh, it's loud. Okay, skip trial. Ask me if I want to do a trial of something. Okay, he's way farther than me there. Okay, here's this. Where we at? Where we at? Okay, it's biker. Okay. I think I'm getting ready to see where he's staying. Police station. Okay, which one is he possessing? Does it possess undead? And he takes that one. Okay, so that's the one he had to possess. How would you know that? Oh. Well. Okay, now I know which one I gotta possess, which is.
Got it.
Pretty much go this.
Orb. Oops.
And do it wrong. This one right here. Why is it not doing it? Whatever, just die. Is it because I don't have enough stuff to hold on to? Continue from last save point. I saved here with full, so I'm okay. Let's try this again. Let's start from here and go. And see, he went straight to this one. That didn't work. Just kill me. Just let him kill me. Well, it's true. Like, I know I'm supposed to possess one of them. I did it back in the day, but I don't know what's going on here. So, oh, it's trial and error. It definitely is trial and error. So if it's not him, let's try this one here. Why am I? Okay, let me try one other thing. That's true. But I can't complain. Internet's giving me a lot of good stuff. The internet gives good things. Back in the day, I got pretty far into this game if I remember correctly. I know I got past this part at least. It feels like I did. Okay. Yeah, I figured it out. What it was, I was holding the trigger and I should have been holding the trigger. I thought I had to hold the trigger, but you don't. You don't have to hold the right trigger, even though it lets you hold the right trigger when you're controlling it. I was like, do I have to hold it to stay in it? Then I pop out. Easy peasy. Now I know. And what's funny is the guy didn't really even help me with that. All I had to figure out was, I just had to not hold the right trigger. Just not hold the right trigger.
When I returned with the goods, I found that someone had beaten me to the church. The Padre was dead. And
Yeah,
the other
the
two
Padre was dead.
They were probably dead too, but I had to be sure. Oh, what can I say? I got my sensitive side too. And besides, I sure as hell wasn't going to translate that crackpot's notes by myself.
I love Ash. Find Teresa and Elridge. Padre. Padre was dead.
Hey, officer. You see
Hey,
a hot
officer.
little redhead and a creepy old bookworm pass this way?
Can't say I did. We got a report of civilians being herded up by them dead things and taken to the park. You might want to have a look over there.
All right, thank you, officer. If I remember how to get to the park, that's gonna be a whole nother can of worms. I think it's this way. No, this is a museum. Get off me! Another game that was really fun. Caring, but lazy. You're correct. That's Ash, though. It's just such a funny thing that, like, you know, you really think of, like, Evil Dead, the way they kind of, like, portrayed Ash. It's kind of like... He's the hero? He is the hero. That's just so great about it. He's not your typical hero type. No, he's there when you need him. He's reliable at that aspect. He definitely doesn't seem like he should be the hero. They herded him up to the park, which... How do you get to the park? Park up this way then? It might be up this way. I wish there was a mini map. Yeah, here it is, the park. That's where I need to go.
What the hell?
You know, what's going on here? Oh, there they are. That's the turning people into deadites.
Trisha and Eldridge.
Trisha and Eldridge.
Fast, or they'll be resting in pieces. The gates are locked.
Join us.
Ah, lovely. The gates are locked.
Do I have a key? Key to the park? I do have a key to the park. Let's see. Yay.
Look, I understand the attraction, but I hate the clinging. Didn't your mom ever tell you, never talk to strangers?
Never talk to strangers.
You saved us again. How can I ever thank you?
Good question. You ever see a little movie called Deep Throat?
Ash, really?
What can I say? I'm a man. I'm only being humanity's savior. Again. again.
Old Ash. Oh, wrong button.
At last, I can finally read Professor Nobi's notes. Excellent. Yes, it's all here.
I like how he's on a
seems
monocle.
I learned that a mortal could control these evil spirits using an ancient relic called the Kandarian Summoning Stone.
By control, you of course mean destroy, right? Isn't that right?
Destroy? Yes, of course. The Summoning Stone can be used to send them back to their own dimension. We must find it.
This dude's evil.
You don't have to tell me twice. Where do we start looking?
If it's
Museum.
here,
Yep.
then it must be in the museum. Nathaniel Payne, the man who built it, was a great collector of occult artifacts.
Of occult
If the Summoning
artifacts.
Stone is as important as Nobi thought, Payne would have found it. Trisha and I will go to the museum and try to find the stone. You must close the remaining vortexes that have opened around town. That should buy us some time.
You know, would it kill you to say please just once in a while?
Close all the vortexes in town. Okay. Do I have any silver on me? That didn't work. I'll use this item. Nope, that didn't work. Let me save. Can't do that while in combat. Okay. Cheap tin ring. That doesn't work. You go find bikers. Get silver from them. You gotta go find bikers. Hello, Jenny. You're over on the Twitch side. Oh, I saw Vincent's playing Subnautica. Hopefully he's enjoying it. I saw that Vincent's playing Subnautica. It's by far one of my favorite games I've played. Love Subnautica. What's this dude want?
Say, are you Robert Graham, care of Auto Parts Dearborn?
Who wants to know?
Me and Professor Raymond Nobi. I got a letter from him addressed to you.
Nobi? He's been dead 20 years.
Tell it to the Postal Service, buddy. Now come on, what's he put in there? Translation from the Necronomicon? Some ancient incantation to rid the world of evil, right?
Nah, he owed me for some work I did on his car back in '81. About time, too. Thanks for your trouble, stranger.
What? Is that it?
No. Here. Don't go empty-handed. This
Shotgun ammo.
To you?
Yeah, I might be able to find a use for it. Okay, you're it.
Need to find. Oh, if I go back to the what's it called? The TV station. I don't want to die, so let's use this. And let's save, because I don't want to do all that again. You're more downtown, that's fine. I'd like to play, what was it, the second Subnautica, Below Zero. Maybe one day I'll mess around with that.
That's all right. Hey, there's no way I'm relieving you, pal, but sure, blow.
If there's more vortex, if I go to the... Where are we at? I think it's this way. If I remember correctly, this is where... Whoa. Silver spoon. This is the police station now. I want to play Below Zero, Subnautica Below Zero eventually. Don't know when I'll play it, but I'd like to play that. Because I'm pretty sure I came to the police, or came to the church from this side, so that means it should be down this way, because that's to the police station. That's there. There was a police officer I met when I first came into town right here. So that means it's back this way where the level started. But I need to find the TV station area. He said he hit all his silver at the TV station. Yeah, he said it was right here. But I hid my silver over here. There we go. I went over here looking earlier and didn't see it. I guess you have to do that little side quest to get it. Let's go close this portal. And yeah, it's hard to tell where they're at is a big thing. Like, sometimes you can look up in the sky and see it if a building's not blocking it. The vortexes are kind of a pain to deal with. I'm gonna guess that's the only two. Yeah, there we go. The museum now. I said there should only be two, because I was gonna say I don't know where else to get silver. Yeah, I got the one with the silver spoon. I was able to put the silver spoon in that one and save that one biker and got his silver. I'm lucky I didn't miss some random biker somewhere in the level and then I had to go looking for him. Definitely gives you quite a bit of ammo. Now the museum, I think is... I can go this way to get to the museum. I don't know. Pistol rounds. I've got quite a bit of shotgun. Let's go with pistol and use it for a bit. Might as well. Yeah. I think I got them all closed. I just got to go to the museum, which I got to figure out where that's at now. I wish I had overhead. Okay, museum's this way. Museum is where my to-do list that I need to go is right over here. Nice. Nathaniel Payne Museum.
The doors are locked.
A to-do list that I need to come here. Check my to-do. Get into the museum and find Trisha and Elridge. Do I have a museum key? Old gold watch. I don't know what the old gold watch is for, but okay. Okay, get into the museum. Is there another way in? I gotta find a museum key then, huh? School bus. I don't know where you. That pistol's not bad. That pistol's not bad. Grab that. Let's see. Kill him. Okay, I think let's see. think I need to go to what's one other, the only other thing I could think of would be right here. I was thinking maybe the professor deals with the museum. I like them headshots. Okay, it did open up a door.
Hey, somebody order a dead guy's watch?
Oh, I had to get him the watch. I forgot about that
It's from the
quest.
Civil War. A priceless antique, quite
A
valuable.
priceless antique.
A student of history, that is.
Student
real
of
happy for you.
history.
Now, come on, cough up the handsome reward.
Oh, yes, of course. How may I be of help to you?
I don't suppose a scholar such as yourself would know a way into the museum. You know, secret entrances, underground passages.
No, nothing like that, I'm afraid. I do have a key for the front door, though. It happens I'm on the board of trustees.
Well, what a coinkydink.
The museum. I didn't kill him though. Thought he went down. There we go. Shotgun shells. Armor piercing pistol rounds. Ah, stop. I got caught on that. Let's see, where's that key to the museum? Oh, now I can use it. That was weird. There we go. I guess I'll save down here. Yes.
When I finally got inside the museum, it was dark and quiet. You know, what the hell happens next kind of quiet. There was no sign of Trisha or Eldridge. Then again, seemed like the legions of the undead were on a break too. I figured now would be a good time to look around for my two compadres.
Look around for my two compadres. Okay, so bye, Trish. Yada 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 yada. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Yada 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 yada. Alright, alright. Here we go. Shh, let's see. Feel a sneeze coming on. Nope, it went away. What's that picture of? What are they staring at? One person's really big, or am I just like hallucinating it? Whatever.
It says West Wing on it.
There's West Wing on it. You know, the great thing about, you know, Bruce Campbell doing voice acting is normally when he does voice acting, he's doing voice acting for Ash, so it's not much different in his normal voice. It's just like, I just come here and read lines and just kind of add a little Ash attitude to it, and my lines are done. Is this east?
It says East Wing on it.
Yep. Makes sense. come in and read some lines his normal voice, his Ash voice, and then head home for the night. Oh, goodness. So here, say this. East wing, west wing.
I guess this is Nathaniel Payne. There's a look
Nathaniel
of someone
Payne.
who's hiding something.
He looks like someone who's hiding something. Like that. He looks like somebody who would be hiding something. Nathaniel Payne, huh? Save disk or whatever. Let's check over here in this other area, and then we'll go down the downstairs area. Civil War stuff. Nothing in there. Of course, they gotta have a T-Rex skeleton in a museum. Just how it works. What in the world? Saber-toothed cats?
Got it.
I don't understand why there's saber-toothed cats in here, though. Some kind of vase. Okay, it looked like it's supposed to be picked up, so I picked it up. Found a lighter and some kind of card.
Hey, what's on your mind? Oh, sorry. I forgot. You need a head for that.
What's on your mind? Chopped his head off. I got a key card that I needed. Yeah, he doesn't actually talk like that. Everything he's ever played in, it's not his real voice. I got a new key. He's lied to us the whole time. That's not Bruce Campbell's real voice. That's his acting voice. That's my acting voice. Makes sense. Well, the wife's a hot dog tired, and I guess I've been busy, but I use this.
It says East Wing.
Okay, so East Wing, it doesn't work. And a little bit. It's not even that late, though. I feel tired. Yeah, I know. I feel tired. But then again, like I said, it seems like I've noticed driving makes me more tired than anything. I had to drive a couple hours today because I went out of town to check, get animal feed and, get a few little things for the farm. Went out of town, did that, and then finished up that lean-to. But it seems like driving more or less drains me more than anything else now. True. Normally I'll sit down, like, I think the other night just like the act of sitting and watching something, kind of like zoning out, because Kendra gets on to me all the time, because like after I get done streaming, I'll go in the house and then I'll like put on YouTube and I'll sit there and just watch YouTube or watch a stream or something like that. Just watch something, and it gets my mind to go at ease, so I can just kind of like go to sleep. Like, because my mind is always racing if I don't do that, and it makes it hard on me to go to sleep, or I sleep restlessly if I don't. I just want to get my mind off something, so it kind of just, I fall asleep and don't worry about it. I guess the vase goes here.
It says an ancient Greek vase circa 440 BC.
I've got a vase. What's this one say?
It says an ancient Greek vase circa 440.
Oh wait, there it was. Is that there? I gotta find one more vase. Might have been downstairs, I didn't see it. Yeah, like watching TV shows, movies, watching streams, something where it puts your mind at, a neutral position to make you want to go to sleep is the way I look at it. And that's normally what I do. I watch something, it helps me to sleep. Oh gosh. Even though tonight, I don't think I have a problem going to sleep. Like I said, driving for some reason wears me out more than anything. I don't know what it is about driving. What's in here that I need to do? I got one of those vases from right here. There has to be something to do that I'm missing. I don't see anything I'm missing in here. I don't see any doors. I don't see any vases. Huh. Let me see. I don't feel like wandering around here like crazy. Okay. Okay, saying there's a door somewhere up here. There's a door to use. It said it was in one of these areas. I'm gonna guess it's probably in the Civil War area. I didn't look in the Civil War area. I looked in all the others, but I didn't look here. But I didn't look here. No, not. Pop this open. What's a spray pump? I'm wasting ammo or whatever that was. Is it just spraying water? Put my chainsaw back. Nice health increase. There has to be something in here.
Freeze!
Oh.
Don't come any closer!
Or what, you'll shout freeze again?
Sorry, buddy. I thought maybe you were one of those creatures.
Yeah, but if he
Oh, so
stopped
there's a
and...
mistake? Sure, I look just like him. Hey, listen. You seen a cute but annoying redhead and a nutty professor hanging around the museum?
They're not in here, and I sure as hell haven't been out there. Not since the exhibit started coming to life.
Oh, goodness.
I always knew something like this would happen someday.
Like Knight's Museum.
This place was built by a man called Nathaniel Payne. Big on the occult, brought in weird artifacts from all over. Rumor was he even built some kind of secret temple in here for making blood sacrifices.
Is that right?
People sure got some weird hobbies, don't they? Where is this Payne guy now?
People sure got some weird hobbies, don't they?
They say one day, about 20 years ago, he went down into his temple and just never came out.
Well, he must have cable. Do you know if Payne got a hold of a Kandarian summoning stone?
I don't know, but it sure sounds bad.
Well, just
I like this guy.
Evil and you'll be close.
Evil was Payne's specialty. If he had the stone, it'll be in the temple.
Well, then I need to get in there. Can you give me a hand?
There's supposed to be a hidden entrance someplace in the museum.
Yeah,
Here's my
both
security
bases.
pass. It'll give you access to the East Wing exhibits. I'll open up the basement.
I like this guy. Hopefully he doesn't die. Okay, so I can go to the East exhibit and I can go into the basement stuff.
I opened all the doors in the basement. Only one of them stuck. The system's flaking out. I'll keep on trying.
Nice guy. I gotta say, you're a nice security guard. Granted, he said he knew something that was gonna happen. He's not Ben Stiller, though. East Wing. Guess I don't know which side east is on here. They treat which side is north and whatever. So if it's not this one, it'll be the other one for sure. West Wing?
West Wing.
Yep. So I went to the wrong one. That's perfect. That's perfect. Over here. Up here. Yep, now I go here. East. Yeah, the new Evil Dead, you talk about the game there, Bobby. I like it, but like you said, it's they need to add more to it, more levels. They only had the first 2 levels when they first came out with it, and then they come out with the Castle Conda map, which wasn't enough to make it feel very different. And it's very hard for it to compete against something like Dead by Daylight 2, especially. And that's kind of like whatever vein it was in. It was kind of in like the Dead by Daylight kind of vein. I enjoyed it the first bit I played of it, but like you said, it got repetitive, and I think that's one of the big things. I want to go back and revisit it. I haven't played it in a few months. Eventually, I probably will.
You have got to get us out of here.
Hey, yo, I got a pizza here.
You are wearing panties, aren't you?
Ash, this isn't the time for this.
Like Ash. Okay. I got his chainsaw's just always smoking. We gotta go down to the basement and try to find a vase. Oh, music actually picking up now? Actually getting real music? Kyle, thank you for liking me. I appreciate that. Actually giving us some music now. Noise. Stop. Beef up. Okay, let me heal up a little bit. Ugh. They're back tiny. Yeah, I wish I had a story mode. Something about Evil Dead's always good for a story mode. You know, they had the little missions in the new Evil Dead game, but that just wasn't enough to carry it. Keep moving. I guess I gotta here turn into this. I gotta find a deadite in there and probably take him over. I don't see a deadite in there. Huh. Okay, I gotta figure out what to do in there. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I got another spell. Stun. Yeah, nothing particular. Like this door. Okay, there's my other vase. I need that. I feel like they're very stingy with their life in this. I feel like they're stingy with the life. The other vase, use. Okay, got a key. You found a supernatural binding device. It's a supernatural device. What does it do? There's something else I gotta be able to do down here, obviously. A new spell, what's this? Possess dog spell. Okay, that's what I gotta do. You heal up. I don't know what the divine... I'm guessing it's like a... one of those rods or whatever that search for water. What do they call those rods? Jesus. Can't think of what they call them, little rods. Dowsing rods. Got a locker key, okay. I can open a locker up there in that room. I can possess a dog down here now. I need to know the possess dog spell. Sun's just BBBB. Possess dog is of YYA. YYA. Wrong door, I believe. Smoked all of them. Let's clear this place out. Oh gosh. Do that? Okay. Another one there. Ooh. Made it through. There's lockers in here. Does that key go in here? Found some dynamite. What am I missing? What am I missing? I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here. Let me see what it says. Okay, I'm guessing you do this. Blow up some power. Right, my gun. All those in here? I guess. I think I know where I need to go. I need to go into here and I need to go get that key out of a locker. Or take this key, use it in the locker, see what's in that locker. I was like, there's something else I need to do, but what was it? I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, where else do I need to go? There's a locker in here that obviously that key goes to. I need to figure out which one it is. Right there. Heading to bed. I'm not too far behind you. I'll probably figure out where this locker key goes and go from there. Buddy? I'm sorry, buddy. You didn't make it. I like that guy. That's Evil Dead for you. Let's see, where's this key? Locker key. Can't tell it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna save real quick. Because I'll probably call it a night right here. We'll save down here. We'll probably play some more of this again tomorrow. I'm actually enjoying this, having a little fun. I don't know if I'll do it for the entire stream, so this might be something I play like maybe for an hour, hour and a half, and then we'll switch over to something different after the fact. But I'm liking this. It's more than what I remember. I do remember getting farther into it because I remember certain things that we've not gotten to yet in this game. So that's telling me that there's more to it than, you know, where it is. I don't know how long it takes to beat the game. I might look it up and see how long it takes to beat the game. So I can kind of gauge how long it takes us to get through it on stream. And then get us something lined up also to play along with it. So guys, take it easy. Stay safe out there. If you can't tune in tomorrow for the stream, I'll be streaming some this weekend also. So guys, take it easy. Stay safe out there. I'll catch y'all later. For people over on my Facebook side, let me see if I can send you guys over to anybody to hang out over there. I don't know who all's on, but we'll see who we got. Let's see. Okay, we got one person on. We'll send you over here to hang out with Nixels. She's playing a little Dead by Daylight, so you guys can go over there and hang out with her. So go over there, stop in, tell her I said hello, and tell her to have a wonderful stream. I'll catch you all later.